Alright guys, it's Harvey again from All Parts Pool and Spa. Alright, I don't know how many videos of this. I didn't read this new book. There's probably only about 20 pages we're going to go through. But everybody knows I'm about safety. And I can't stress this enough. We're going to be talking about the Aqua Rite. The Goal Line / Hayward salt system. How to maintain it, how to check things, how to clean the salt system, things of that nature. Keep in mind, once you open that door and remove those screws, you're in high voltage. Shock, injury, death. I think death is kind of huge. I guess really not for you, because for your family members, because at that point you really don't care anymore. All right. Again, it should be done by qualified technicians. Once you remove that panel, you better be aware of the risks. And the risks are dying. Simply put. All right? Simply put, you are risking your life by opening those screws. There's high voltage and there's low voltage. And if you don't know exactly where you're going, you could be in severe trouble. Replace any damaged wiring right away. I don't care if it's a nick, rub, whatever. The problem is, and I run this across a lot, and it'll be the next one down, because the next one down is my biggest pet peeve in my entire life. Most people that know me, that from the Outer Banks, knows Harvey goes off on certain things. But anyway, you got a salt pool, which electric can go through more easily than a regular pool. You grab a handrail that's properly bonded, and there's something else is not quite right. You stick your big toe in the pool, you're electrocuted. That quick, that easy, done, all over. Let your family worry about it, right? Anyway, this is my biggest pet peeve. I very seldom I see the units grounded inside, but is your unit bonded? You know that pretty bond lug that's in the bottom of this unit? You know, the one that doesn't have any wire, bare copper wire attached to it? That's your bonding lug. That bonding lug is supposed to be bonded to your rest of your pool equipment as one circuit. Should be inspected twice a year for corrosion. Should be ohmed out, made sure it's working. Should be done at least twice a year. All your your handrails you can't check. You can't check your light niche, but your pool pump, your heaters, your salt system can all check for bonding. Okay? And the bonding is simply one continuous loop. See it out in the field a lot of times. Well, Harvey says it needs to be bonded. I went to local Home Depot and he said it needs just a ground wire and some wire. The guy sold them some coated wire. No. It's solid, bare wire. Depending what country or state you live in, it's usually either number 6 or number 8. Solid, bare wire. You do not put a ground rod in, because then you're making things worse. It has to be connected to your pool pump and your pool equipment, your pool heater, whatever. Your pool pad, bonded. Now, your pool heater's not bonded, get it bonded by a licensed electrician. Your pool pump's not bonded, get it bonded by a licensed electrician. Make sure you have disconnects for everything, including this guy right here. I'm a firm believer in disconnects. I'll go off on this page a little bit. Make sure you test your GFI breakers once a month. Actually trip them. You know that little white button you never push? That's supposed to be pushed once a month. Make sure you can pull your disconnect once a month and shut off your gas valves. Also, I suggest for safety, you don't have to teach your family members how to turn on the equipment. Let me ask you a question. Do they know how to turn it off in emergency? Do one other favor for me. You know you did a New Year's resolution, either stop drinking or stop smoking and whatever. You know you didn't do it. How about doing a Harvey resolution? Okay? Get to be CPR certified and first aid certified. Go to local Red Cross and get certified. It will be the best thing ever you did in your entire life. When you can stand up and say, I saved a man's life, I saved a child's life, I saved my next door neighbor's life. Another thing I constantly say, you hear this? You see your neighbor Joe, or whoever your neighbor is. Hey, I talked to this lunatic, listen to this lunatic Harvey at All Parts Pool and Spa. He thinks we should get CPR certified and first aid certified. It sounds pretty good. You want to go with me? Invite your neighbors. Invite your friends. They could be your friend that saves your life. CPR is going to teach you how to clear out an airway for choking. You could be at a restaurant, somebody choking, somebody panic. Do you know what to do? Are you certified? Probably not. But I think you would want me and my wife around if somebody ever truly winds up in emergency. Well, we used to be a little bit more than CPR certified, but that's in our previous life. We used to live in a town called Manaville. Manaville was 70 square acres. You want to talk about a response time. But anyway, we used to, when it first opened up, we used to have a Cadillac ambulance we bought from, I'm not sure if it was Bayshore or Brentwood or whatever. They felt sorry for us. And our first ambulance was in a old, I forget if it was a horse barn or whatever. The building leaned so much, you practically needed 8 people to open up the door. Had a little kerosene furnace. It was really neat. It was good times. That Cadillac ambulance could plow through any snow. But we saved lives. Now Manaville Ambulance has, I don't know, 4 or 6 ALS units. My wife used to be president of Manaville Ambulance. She used to be a EMT. I was an EMT. But anyway, we had fun and we had good times. And we saved and delivered babies. The nicest thing you ever can do is save a life. So anyway, I'm going off. You guys take care. You get to know, every once in a while my YouTubes, I get to tell you little pieces of my life, which I did a lot in my life. But anyway, Get to be CPR certified, first aid certified. Be the best thing you ever did. Take care, guys. Look forward for, we're going to diagnose this thing. We're going to rip it apart. We're going to find out how to repair it and fix it. Take care.